Hello, everyone, and welcome to NXT Takeover in your house live reactions. I am Tyler Mumbles Woodward. I will be joined by a few other people, hopefully later on, but it is just me for now. So, pre-show has just started, so here we go. What surprises do you think we're gonna get? Hi, Jason. Nah, he's not gonna win. Oh, I've heard. Shut up, Sam Roberts. Uh, I reckon we'll get Samoa Joe. Oh my god, Sam Roberts looks like Zach Gibson. He looks so ugly. He looks so bleh. What is that, man? Mate, I need Trent running the fucking Twitter account tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Man, I love Ted DiBiase. So awesome, man. Right, here we go. Sorry about that. Fucking internet, man. Seriously. Absolute fucking joke. Shut up, Robert. You look like an idiot. There's a very lot of different guys that can pull off bold, and Sam Roberts cannot pull off bold. That guy 100% cannot pull off bold. I'm not going to push the algorithm too much. Because my internet is a dick. I swear to God, if it fucking cuts out on me again, I'm going to be pissed. Just let them fight in the park. NXT parking lot, man, is like the... Robert, please shut up. Well, you should have said Shayna fucking Baszler, because God knows she needs it. I do love a 2.5 hour pay-per-view, though. Let's get some air in here. Man, the Eclipse is such a great finisher. Shut up, bold Sam Roberts. Jesus Christ, she's only 5'2". War goes. Raquel Gonzalez. I really want to punch Sam Roberts in the face. Is that bad? They don't pose any threat. Oh, that is a good line. That is a good line. Very good line. Man, Bronson Reed is so cool. God, can someone please just spear Sam Roberts off the stage? Please, 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 just like what? Just tribal chief him. Justin Reed. Justin Reed. They're going to lose. Sorry, you're not hit right, Legado. I'm sorry. He, not just a cameo, mate. He squashed you. Well, just to put it out there, Johnny Gargano has some Shawn Michaels inspired gear. So there you go. Sam Roberts needs to go to charisma school. Just saying. Just saying. They're going to lose. No. No, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. Says you. You don't know what you're fucking talking about, mate. Honestly, Sam Roberts pisses me off. Hey, bro. No, NXT's got TikTok. NXT has TikTok. No, no, Pete Dunne is awesome. There's like, it's almost like there's nothing behind those eyes with Sam Roberts. Or about a poet. He's such an idiot. There's a lot of people in that crowd. I have to give him credit for that, though. A lot of people in that crowd. Ring Ike! Oh, these intangibles, man. Wrestle Talk, Slim Choppy, and Tempest the Wrestler are going to have a well good fun with that. God. All I'm waiting for is Stu Bennett saying, "It's coming home." He has to say it when Pete Dunne comes out. It's coming home. It's coming. The bull's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. The bull's coming home. I. It's coming home. But back to obviously because Callum is Scottish, I'm English. Most of us in Last Man Standing is English, apart from I think three of them are American. What two of them are Scottish. So we've got England have Scotland in the Euros on Friday, and as I tweeted on our Twitter account, which you can go to LFS LFS underscore YouTube, I put a spoiler out of England are going to beat Scotland. It's not a prediction, it is a spoiler. Carrying Cross. No, the go home math does not make sense. You people are stupid. I want to see Scarlett wrestle. Because I think the women's division could actually benefit from having Scarlett wrestle, you know? She was good in, I believe it was Lucha Underground she was in. She's been in AAA as well. Where else has she been? She's been in other places, but I'm just saying, like, she could add to that division. She could add to any division she's on, really. So I am glad they're doing it in your house again, man. It gives me the nostalgia feelings. I wasn't born during the in your house days, but it's still like a nostalgia feeling. I'm also glad the $1 Million Championship's back as well. Yo, yo, yo.
Hello, the champion's here.
Yeah, still not over it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be if I was you either. Yeah, I got no camera. For some reason, you guys are like cursed or something. I have technical difficulties every time I try to get on just with you.
Don't go blaming me. This ain't my fault.
It might not be your fault, but it's the universe surrounding you doesn't ever want me to be on here properly.
Yeah, it's to please the algorithm.
Yeah.
You got to get all the sexiness on. So nah, well, I'm taking the piss. But how are you anyway?
I'm good. I'm ready to retain my championship. I've got nothing against you this time. 2 champions.
Yeah. So, okay. In a result of a draw, I did send this to you personally, but would you be willing to run it back at Hell in a Cell?
Actually, I think I want to make a change in the rules as champion. In the result of a draw, it's champion's advantage, and I'm going to keep the belt. So,
well, okay,
yeah.
well, it is normally champion's advantage.
No, I'd be totally fine doing it Hell in a Cell because if I recall, Jason picked all of my picks.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, if we're doing something, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I think I already know my predictions for Hell in a Cell. I'm not going to reveal them now because I'll do them in a promo. I'll do them for the video, but yeah.
I don't ever think about who's gonna win until all the shows are over, unless it's a case like Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio.
There's no way that Roman Reigns is losing.
It is the easiest pick.
Yeah. Right.
No offense to Rey, but that is the easiest pick that I can make.
I think this is the easiest pick of every Reigns match since he became champion. I would have more believed Jey Uso would have taken it off of him than that Rey Mysterio's going to right now.
Yeah. He destroyed Dominic on Friday. I absolutely loved it. But like, this was the thing is as well, that picture of him throwing him off is such a memeable image as well. I've made multiple memes.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. Yeah, it's Dominic's he's really putting in the work to prove he's like the new Shane McMahon.
He is selling.
Like, I don't want anyone to think that I didn't earn my spot, so I'm gonna get the shit beat out of me until it's my time.
He sells his ass off though.
Yeah, or he's actually hurt that bad. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, but he does sell his ass off.
He
big
does.
time.
He does.
Like it was the storyline with him as it was between Ray and Brock at leading up to Survivor Series as well. Like he sold his fucking ass off for him as well. Like
that was like even better selling. Wasn't that the one where Brock was like bending him across the ring post?
Yes.
He was just almost killing him.
Absolutely destroyed him. But yeah, I'm glad this match is opening though.
I would have been glad with pretty much any of them. Yeah, I am excited for this. Takeovers are always great. I don't think I've ever seen a takeover that I didn't at least enjoy.
So actually, coming soon to the channel, obviously as soon as I've done my uni work and everything like that, because that is taking priority at the minute. Me and Jason are going to rank every single NXT takeover.
Oh.
Yeah. But like you said, there hasn't been a bad takeover.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching those since the beginning. I think I'm going to be partial with that ranking. I'm partial towards the early ones. They were on fire back in the early days, but yeah, every takeover. At least there's some that people say are kind of bad, but I think even the ones that aren't as enjoyable are just good. They're not great.
But so I watched one of them back originally because I didn't think I needed to do anything with uni work anymore. I thought I was done. But I watched back. I can't remember what one I watched back, but it was the main event was Neville versus Tyson Kidd. And I forgot how good Tyson Kidd was.
Yeah.
He's absolutely insanity, that man is.
Yeah, that whole era, the big four of Neville and Kidd and Tyler Breeze and Sami Zayn, that was an underrated era in WWE.
Oh my.
As much as you love any of those people, I don't think anyone would have expected any of them to be like as good as they all were at that time. Especially Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd's at the bottom of that list. And he killed it in NXT.
This was the other thing as well. Tyler Breeze wasn't even supposed to make it. He was going to get let go, apparently.
That's
they were planning on letting him go at some point. But like now, look at him now. Like he's back on NXT. He's an NXT tag team, a former NXT tag team champion now with Fandango. I think it was a good choice to take him back. It was a good choice for him to go back to NXT.
Yeah, he's one of those. I don't know. Like he was my favorite of those four at the time, just because his character was underrated. But I'd never put him as like one of the top guys anywhere. But he's one of those you can always count on for a solid match whenever. Yeah. So I think it's good to have him there. If you just need to throw in a tag team real quick.
Yeah.
I think it's good to keep him.
He can be a good single star though. Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
anything you need.
Yeah, anything. Well, it looks like MSK and Bronson Reed have got matching gear, which is cool.
Be cool to see them stick around with each other a little longer after.
Yeah, it would be.
I watched that interview with them on the pre-show here, and they've got much better chemistry than I would expect with these three.
Yeah. Apparently, there's quite a big crowd in there tonight.
Yeah, it looks like they got some extra people.
Because by the looks of things, where the Thunderdome bits were, it looks like they've it looks like it pushes back and there's more seating behind that, which is good. I made this thing the other day of like NXT needs to get out of the CWC like pretty quickly. I honestly think they could benefit going on the road.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they need to go super far.
No.
But I think definitely going around will be good. But I don't think they need to go like full on Raw and SmackDown.
No. They don't need to go around the entire, like, basically from Orlando, like around that area, basically.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
I think it would be cool to see Phantasmo win this one. I think if it was like I said in my predictions, if it was almost any other combination, I think it'd be awesome for them to win it. I think the winner takes all idea is cool because you can set up feuds and tension down the road. But I mean, Bronson Reed just got it.
I think my thing is I reckon Hit Row are going to take the titles. So Swerve will take the North American, and then Adonis and Top Dollar will take the NXT titles. But I think MSK should, Grizzled Young Veterans should have a run with it first. So that's my thinking.
Because NXT is good at stretching feuds out for a little bit. If they can kind of downplay the whole Phantasmo versus Hit Row thing and keep them apart kind of for a little while, that could be a good War Games matchup. Once they kind of... Because I think some of the Hit Row guys aren't as experienced, but
like
I think... Yeah. If you especially if you can get another team, maybe maybe MSK, keep them with Bronson Reed, keep all the three of those together. You got some people who can carry you in a War Games match. You just got to be able to take some hard hits.
You could have like a 3-team. You could have like a 3-team War Games match.
Yeah.
And do it for the titles.
Yeah. I didn't even consider. I'm just now thinking about it. This is going to be the first year NXT doesn't have an Undisputed Era War Games match. Presumably.
Yeah.
I don't assume they're going to reunite in any way by then.
I don't think they'll reunite, but I think some of them will be in it at some sort of capacity, though. I wouldn't have mind seeing a War Games between Imperium and Undisputed Era.
Oh man, I'd want to see Imperium with anyone.
Could you imagine
for that reason, Walter in a War Games match. Someone's gonna die.
Yeah. I have to admit though, they're looking like they're having fun with this.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? I have to admit as well, what is his name? Whacking Wild.
Mm-hmm.
He's really coming into his own since joining Legado del Fantasma as well. Because he was just an enhancement talent for a while.
Nothing. And that's not like his fault. You know, he was still
no, definitely
kind of getting accustomed to all of this. But yeah, I could easily see him as, I guess, their Kyle O'Reilly way down the road. If that makes sense.
And I also think as well, it was really nice because obviously the way Legado del Fantasma formed was by getting kidnapped by those luchadors, weren't it, in the van?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was a bit of a weird way of doing it, but I mean, look at him now. You know?
Right.
It's a bit like the Undisputed Era. Like, there's different stages of them, and there's like different stages of Legado as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, God, Bronson. Fly, Bronson, fly. Oh. You know what I wouldn't mind seeing? A match between Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns. I just thought about that. Like him or Bronson versus Keith Lee.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see Keith Lee. What is Keith Lee gonna do? What are they doing?
I honestly don't know. I'm actually quite worried for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously we haven't heard any updates. I know it's a personal thing and everything like that, but he's been off TV since 2 weeks before Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Like, it is quite worrying. And like, where is Mia Yim as well? Obviously those two are like linked together, so
I think there's something going on with him that he just doesn't want to talk about, and she's probably out because I mean they weren't doing a lot with her anyway. So if she requested time to like be with him,
I'm hoping
they might be doing something.
I'm hoping they re-debut them both after SummerSlam.
I hope they both go back to NXT,
or they go back to NXT.
I mean, if they like have something for them on the main roster, that'd be great. It'd be kind of cool to put them together, but I'm not sure if they do. And I think, like you said, Keith Lee could show up in NXT, go against Bronson Reed. I think the two of them together would be a nice parallel to Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Yeah. Have him come back for the title he lost. He
doesn't even have to win it back though.
Right. But that'd be a good like surprise debut feud.
Yeah.
Re-debut.
Like, and you can do like mixed gender matches as well with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't seen Scarlett wrestle yet in NXT. It would be nice to see her actually wrestle, because I think as much as the women's division doesn't need it, but stacking that women's division even more is a good thing.
Because I mean, it's like you said, they don't really need it, but even right now, the way they're going, things are starting to get a tiny bit stale with it. Just because it's like, you know, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell have been around a lot. Ember Moon's been involved in a lot with Raquel Gonzalez, and they're fighting again tonight. They could use something like Scarlett to just come in, freshen it up a bit.
I think the biggest mistake they
Mia
made
Yim never really got like her time up there.
No. I think the biggest mistake they made was making those NXT Women's Tag Titles.
Yeah.
Like,
I was very upset about that.
They should have just given them to Raquel and Dakota Kai. Because they held on to him for so long. I was just getting so fed up with it.
And I mean, on the main roster, they're doing almost nothing with those tag titles ever. Even when they finally gave them up to Tamina and Natty, they're barely doing anything.
Yeah.
Almost every pairing of women has fought for him at this point. Should have just let NXT keep him for a little while.
I'm glad. I am glad Tamina and Natalya got them though, because they needed to get them off at Shayna and Nia at some point. I was getting sick and tired of watching the same match over and over again. But Raw's just gone so stale at the minute.
Oh, it's awful.
No. Oh, thank God. Woo! He hit the Phantom Driver on him. Jeez. I have to admit, Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza have really good chemistry with MSK.
Yeah.
But I think that's what you get with putting two high-flying teams together. It's like the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like even when they're not on, it's hard to have a bad match when you got people who can do that well. And MSK really just showed up and made a name for themselves in NXT.
Oh! Jesus. Did you see that? Bronson just like destroyed him through the barricade.
Acted like it was nothing.
God, imagine getting squashed by Bronson. Like, everything would just shatter.
Yeah, I don't know how you get back up from that.
No. I'd still be laying there when the next match starts. I'd be like, I need a minute.
I do like the way that went down though, because now Escobar still kind of has some claim for the North American title since he was outside the barricade and taken out.
Well, this is the other thing as well. You know, you can tell sometimes it looks like it's gimmicked. That that Cajun bit didn't look like it was gimmicked. It looked like he went through it. It's always nice when something doesn't look gimmicked. Because it always feels real. I really enjoyed that. That was a really good first match. I have a feeling Cardi B is going to be at SummerSlam.
I saw back when they were talking about doing it live. I saw a rumor that she was hosting it.
Yeah, well, they've been using her one of her songs during the promotional stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And then do you remember back a few months ago when she was kind of on Twitter?
Yeah.
Talking to him a little bit. Yeah, I think one way or another she's getting involved.
She can either have a live performance there, which would be awesome. I've seen her live, and she's fucking awesome live.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So me and my ex went to Wireless, so it's like a festival here in the UK, and she was there, and she was so good. But yeah, like, she's awesome. And I definitely think she'd be cool there. Not everyone's going to know people are going to know who she is, but not everyone listens to her music, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. This match is going to be interesting. Todd Pettingill is so awesome. I do like the story. I do like the story of Mercedes and Zaya going back to the Mae Young Classic.
I like it because WWE almost never brings up people like their history with stuff like that if it's not within the past 3 months. So the fact that they're letting them acknowledge that.
Yeah. I think it's because NXT, I feel like NXT is a bit different.
Yeah.
Well, it is, because I think NXT they like to do some long-term booking. So, yeah. Have you got Xia Li for this?
Yes.
So does Jason. Callum and Leon picked Mercedes Martinez for this match. I told them they're both idiots.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, mine was but I guess because it was a little exaggerated in my predictions, but it was kind of a coin flip just because I could see the story going either way with this one more than the others. But I mean, I really feel like Xia Li is on the verge of a big push, and I think this is going to be the beginning of it.
Yeah,
especially when you bring in their history and her losing at the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
I've also heard some rumor that Martinez might be getting called up after tonight. So,
oh God, I hope not. She got called up. She got called up again for Retribution, and then decided not to do it.
I don't remember who for, but I've heard some deep dirt sheet rumors about her being someone's bodyguard.
So the rumor has it is she is either going to be it's either her or Piper Niven is going to be it's going to be Eva Marie's muscle.
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards Piper Niven than Mercedes Martinez.
I think that would make more sense since we're watching Mercedes Martinez right now.
Yeah.
It'd feel a little more out of nowhere. I don't even know what to think about all of that, though. I don't think anybody needs to go. I don't know what they're doing with Eva Marie.
Whether she wrestles or not is a different story. I really don't. I'm in two minds about it. I really don't care. One, I don't really care, and two, I'm hoping she's improved in the ring.
I think she has, if she's gonna wrestle, because I feel like she's been training for a while. I don't want to see her like have a major thing unless she's really good, but I do think it'd be kind of funny because before she left, her whole story was just refusing to wrestle and finding fake excuses all the time. I think it'd be hilarious if she comes back. Yeah. If she comes back a couple years later and immediately does that again, I think it'd be a funny moment, but I'd get tired of that kind of quick.
Mm-hmm. I feel
it's the kind of thing you do at like the Women's Rumble.
Yeah. I feel like her gimmick kind of like set it back a little bit back, like a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Because she felt like a diva, like one of the old diva wrestlers in the women's wrestling revolution.
Yeah. I also think, but not tonight, I also could see Pete Dunne as NXT champ, but obviously not tonight. I think it's Karrion Kross's night.
I could see anybody involved tonight having another run. That's one of the things I think is great about this main event is there's normally, even when you have a fatal 5-way, at best you're like it's down to 2 people, but
so
potentially any of them could win. I don't think they will, but I think Dunn's in line. I think Kyle O'Reilly's in line.
So there's two former NXT champs in there, in Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole. Then there's the longest reigning NXT UK champion in Pete Dunne, and then you've got Kyle O'Reilly that's got so many accolades out of NXT as well. Like they all have their own claim to the title, including Karrion Kross. They all have the claim to the title.
Well, not to mention as well, I mean, like Kyle O'Reilly is the hottest babyface in the brand right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm just hope. I hope it gets to a point within the match where Kyle O'Reilly looks like he's about to tap out Adam Cole, and then Karrion Kross just absolutely destroys him, setting up Kross versus Kyle.
One of my friends in a group chat just said, "Are you guys ready for Kyle O'Reilly to win and then Samoa Joe to show up and choke him out?"
I mean, I could see Samoa Joe returning.
That would be a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he will. I've heard some rumors about him coming back to NXT or something.
So, Fightful Select reported the other day. Let me have a look, because obviously I have Fightful Select. Let me... double check. Yeah. So, NXT interested in bringing back Samoa Joe according to staff and talent. Samoa Joe could be headed back to NXT at least if talent have heard things correctly. Fightful spoke to numerous NXT talent and staff on Friday who noted that they heard not any particular figurehead was interested in bringing in Samoa Joe. So,
yeah,
he could. Apparently, he was at the PC as well. So,
oh really?
It could happen. Yeah, it could happen. And that was reported. That was reported on Friday. So it could happen.
Yeah, I was really surprised they let him go. I mean, it's like he's obviously had really bad luck with injuries since coming to WWE. They never wanted to give him the belt, even though they should have against AJ Styles, in my opinion. But with him, even if his career was done, he's one of the best commentators they've had in years. So I was surprised that they didn't hold on to him, at least for that reason. But I could see another NXT run and then starting to transition.
Yeah, they should have held on to him for a while. He should have been WWE champ as well.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been Universal champ. Should have beaten. Should have beaten. He should have beaten Brock at Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, I wish. If only.
I know, right? If only.
It's hard to be the guy that beat Brock back then, though.
Imagine being one of the few people to beat Brock, though, as well. As much as I don't like Brock, beating Brock is quite an achievement.
Yeah, that's something you can add to your accolades.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, Bio's gonna die. Or not. Oh. I am enjoying Xia Li's new character though.
Yeah. The whole story she's had with like being kind of I guess like kind of a goody, not really, and then going off with all of this mystic training and coming back like a Street Fighter character.
Wow. I knew she was going to win, but I do like that kick. It was almost like a Trouble in Paradise.
Well then.
Yeah, it's almost like a Trouble in Paradise, but with an extra spin.
I do like it. I'm kind of surprised that is over.
Yeah, I am as well. I thought she was going to kick out.
I didn't think that was going to be that decisive that quickly. Good for her, I guess.
She deserves it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think Xia Li's quite ready to go after the title yet.
Not
but
yet.
After this, I could see one more program with someone, move up the ladder a little bit more, and then
put her in a feud with Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro again. But like fight them individually.
Yeah.
Or even just kick the absolute living hell out of some enhancement talent. Oh.
I think if you give it time, she eventually could be the one to beat Gonzalez. But I think Gonzalez needs more time with the belt, and I think she needs more time to make a name for herself.
I think maybe Dakota could take it off of her.
Ooh.
Like play off the Diesel story. Play off like the Diesel Shawn Michaels like sort of thing that they have. Like dynamic they have.
That would be interesting.
Mercedes is a badass though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm not scared. Decides to walk away. Ooh, you want to go, bitch?
Yeah, I think this kind of explains why the match was kind of cut short.
Yeah.
I love this, though.
But what I like about Mercedes Martinez's character is like she won't back down from shit.
Mm-hmm. Even when she loses a match in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
She still gets right back up. Goes after the next one.
Oh shit! Damn, alright. I would like to see Boa have a match though. Instead of feeling like a henchman, I think he should actually have a match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they can make a feud happen with him, tie it in somehow.
Maybe him and Kushida.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. They are really pushing for vaccines since they announced fans are coming back. They've been pushing that quite hard, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm sure at the very least it's a PR thing, but
yeah,
it is good. I'm loving hate with the crowd coming back. Like I think the Thunderdome was doing good, stuff like that, and sometimes the crowd can kind of take over and get in their own head about stuff. But anytime after a year of not having one, it's good to have a crowd back at some of these shows.
I think the Thunderdome's run its course now.
I think it'd be cool to see it come back for like special events and stuff. But I do think that them wrestling in technically empty arenas probably gets kind of old.
Yeah.
There's more energy that you can play off of with a crowd.
Especially when they control the crowd noises as well.
Yeah.
I am loving Timmy Thatcher and Ciampa as a tag team.
Yeah, I was gonna say when they first teamed up, I did not think they were gonna last very long.
No,
because they just had that huge blood feud. I thought they were gonna go maybe 2 rounds, 2 matches together, and then break up. But
I'm enjoying
a great pairing.
Exactly. That promo then was fucking awesome. Like there is so much intensity within Ciampa and Timothy. Like they play off each other so well.
It kind of makes you wonder why they're not tag champions right now.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like they're not because they're letting other people have the belts. Like when you got 2 people with that much intensity, they seem like they could steamroll almost any other team.
They feel, I think, intensity, obviously not size-wise and everything like that, but I think intensity-wise, they almost feel like the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty good comparison, really. Like, they do feel like the Road Warriors. DiBiase should have been WWE champion. Well, he was, but he bought it.
He should have had a real run, you're saying? I only found out about, I think 2 years ago that he wasn't. I always thought that he'd had a better run with it.
He's petitioning to... Go on.
Nah, I was going to change the subject, so...
he's petitioning to get it put in the record books.
Yeah, it should be. I would sign that petition.
Yeah, I would as well.
I mean, there's been... It obviously, he didn't win it in a match. No. It wasn't completely fair. But, I mean, there's I'm sure, have been equal championship reigns that had as much fuckery that still count. Yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't.
No.
Now, I was going to say, this has been a really interesting story so far with Grimes getting involved with him and now them bringing the $1 million championship back. I wonder how that's going to play out. I wonder if that's going to be a thing.
It might play out like the X Division title, where you can pick option X, which is you can pick to go for the Impact title. So you'll vacate the X Division title to go for the Impact title, like the world title. So that could be a way of doing it. Has to be Cameron Grimes. Money, money, money. I have to admit as well, this might sound a bit weird, but Ted DiBiase has aged very well.
Compared to some of the older legends that we've seen coming back, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Lex Luger's one of those that hasn't aged too well.
Lex Luger wasn't aging well during his initial run either.
Yeah.
But I've seen some bad pictures of him recently.
Mm. I hope they put DiBiase on commentary for this match.
I'm sure they won't. I feel like he's going to get involved in some way.
LA Knight.
LA Knight's in kind of a weird position because, I mean, I agree. I think this one's got to go to Cameron Grimes. And this is going to be like, how many major matches has LA Knight lost now?
Quite a few.
After showing up. He's getting that EC3 effect.
But I think the difference is they see something in him where they didn't really see anything in EC3.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that sounds really bad, but
no, I agree. I mean, I would even say he's doing a better job in NXT than EC3 did. I hate to because I rep EC3 hard, but I mean, LA Knight's done a good job of losing most of his major matches, not really doing a lot, but still making a big impact here.
EC3 felt too main roster for NXT.
Mm-hmm.
He could have debuted on it. He could have debuted on Raw or SmackDown and not feel out of place. And obviously, they needed to treat him right. Going to the moon. Oh, they're keeping it in the briefcase. DiBiase's played his role to perfection, though.
That's why he was one of the best.
I also think this is going to be LA Knight's breakout performance as well.
I hope so.
Obviously,
I hope he doesn't get stuck as this guy that just kind of shows up.
I know he's probably going to lose. I think he might lose this, but he's definitely going to feel like he's turned up. Grimes is over. So over.
This Dogecoin meme saved him, in my opinion.
Sorry?
This Dogecoin meme saved Grimes, in my opinion. I think he was all right, but wasn't really like digging himself his own spot. And then once they switched him to this $1 million thing, he just immediately got over completely.
Also, these are two former Impact guys.
Yeah.
I just realised that because Cameron Grimes was Trevor Lee.
Yeah.
And then LA Knight was Eli Drake.
They probably, I would assume they had some experience and Impact together. They probably got some good chemistry for this match.
I do love a good ladder match. The one with Santos and Devlin was awesome.
Oh,
Stand and Deliver.
That was art. That was so good.
Wrong winner though.
Yeah, I agree.
In my humble opinion. Obviously, I think Kushida was going to win it anyway, but I think he should have won it off Devlin and not Santos.
Yeah, I was a big fan. I didn't know a ton about Devlin when he won it way back in the day, but I was a big fan of them giving it to him because it was kind of out of nowhere. And I liked that he kind of went back to NXT UK during the whole pandemic and kind of kept his own version of it. I think it would have been cool if he'd come out with it undisputed.
I did like the fact that the way they announced the ladder match was by Shawn Michaels bringing the ladder into the middle in between them. I think that was a really cool way of like doing it.
Just dropping it and not saying anything.
Yeah. Just like go under the apron and then slide a ladder in. And it was almost like they knew. Impact to just put on their Twitter, check out Eli Drake versus Trevor Lee from the September 20th, 2018 episode of Impact.
That's great.
Impact are on the money with this stuff. I watched all the highlights from Against All Odds. Because that was yesterday.
Yeah.
It was an enjoyable pay-per-view, I'm not going to lie. I knew Moose wasn't going to win, but he's still over.
I'm kind of upset with what they're doing with Moose here. I wish he hadn't gotten involved in the main title scene until it was time for him to win.
Yeah. I reckon this is how I think it's going to go. He'll lose the Impact title first to Moose or Sami Callihan. Then Kenny will lose the AAA title to Andrade, and then at All Out he's going to lose. He's going to lose the either All Out or Full Gear. He's going to lose the AEW title to Hangman. And then that gives him some well-needed time off because apparently he's working through like multiple injuries.
Oh, I'm sure at this point.
Like he sliced his hand on the AEW title apparently at Double or Nothing. He's normal wear and tear on his knees. An athletic hernia. And yeah, that's those. I think there's more, but geez,
yeah,
the fact that he can still compete at that level, and he's apparently, it says, because he's wrestling in front of crowds, that's what's keeping him going. But I don't want him to kill himself though.
Yeah. Get the.
Obviously, you got to be concerned
work through
about
7 injuries until you can't work anymore.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I'm sure they wanted that to go for longer, but got to look out for the people.
But he has held the AAA title for almost a year and a half, I think now.
Oh yeah, he's had that forever.
I think it's Andrade. I think Andrade will take it from him, and then he can play it up on AEW as well. He'll be like, "I beat you, Kenny." Come out with the title and just They botched Andrade's debut. I'm not gonna lie. It was like Vicky talking a load of Spanish, didn't know what she was talking about, and then he comes out to no music.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest debut in the world, but I'm glad he's in AEW though, because they can actually teach him right.
I hope he's not around. Like, I don't want him to be a main player. I think he should be one of those special guys that shows up every once in a while, because I want to see him go around and do some stuff. I want to see him spend a lot of time in AAA too, kind of try to give them some prestige back.
Yeah. I also when everyone's the most recent guys no compete clauses end, which is the 31st of August.
You mean like Strowman and all that batch?
Yeah, Strowman, Alistair, Murphy, Ruby Riott. Who else was released in them lot?
It's hard to remember in that one. They all start to kind of blur together, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, Santana Garrett.
Yeah.
I want to see Murphy turn up. I want to see Murphy and Alistair turn up or All Out for the Casino Battle. Maybe not the Casino Battle Royal. Maybe have Murphy be the Joker in the Casino Battle Royal, and have Alistair turn up after the main event.
I've seen some people saying Alistair could be the new leader of the Dark Order.
I don't think they need a new leader.
I don't think they do either. But if they had to have one, I think he'd be a good pick.
And they've
I'd rather him than Hangman Page or someone that they keep trying to get. And
they've also gotten too goofy now.
Yeah. They'd have to get real serious and real fast.
They would have to cut out the bullshit. I wouldn't think Alistair would do BTE as well.
Yeah.
Because they basically Dark Order run BTE. But yeah, I just wouldn't. For out of respect to Brody Lee, I don't think they need one.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they got to start doing something though.
Yeah,
they're fun on BT and they're fun doing stuff, but it's time to start really putting them in the pictures again.
I think Uno and Stu could be really good in the tag. They're a great tag team.
Yeah,
but I think they need to start doing stuff with them, and then maybe have John Silver go after the TNT title when he's obviously healed.
Mm-hmm. I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Cameron Grimes is definitely the baby face of this. Oh. I could just imagine him with every kick. Kiss my grits. Kiss my grits. Pot and runs, Ben. Oh. It did snap a little bit.
This is that time when ladder matches start getting real nasty. I love it. Mm.
I would love to see him do a cave in from the top, like the top of the ladder.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't do wonders on his knees, on his legs though.
Oh no, yeah. It would look cool.
It'd look cool, but long term. Go on. Go on. Go on, Grimes. Oh. Night's Wake. Oh. To the moon. I do love a bird's eye view spot. Like, you know, when it was Money in the Bank 2018, I think, or 2019, where like AJ Styles is like holding onto the briefcase and he just flops.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the ladder's been like knocked away from underneath him and he just falls. And they show that in bird's eye view. To the moon.
I think this might be it.
I don't know. Have you noticed on like the bottom runs, they've got like tape on them, like either blue or red tape. Have you noticed that? Hello? Oh, he's gone. What is he doing? Why is he on the truce? Fuck that. Jesus. Oh! No. As if. Oh, wow. Okay. Pleasantly surprised by that. Okay, I'm quite pleasantly surprised by that. Very surprised. But, I mean, he can chase for it. like I said, I'm very pleasantly surprised by it. I thought it was his match to win, but I was wrong. And I don't mind being wrong. WWE is coming home. No, England's coming home because it's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Oh, Jesus. Save you the bloody ring! Save it for the bloody ring! Awesome, man. Regal's so cool. Oh, oh. I do love Emma Moon's new music. Raquel is awesome. This has gone pretty quick. Intangibles is fiery. Okay. Intangibles power, powerhouse, and ruthless. Ruthless what? Ruthless aggression? Ruthless aggression. Ruthless aggression. What is Dakota doing? She's hilarious. Wait, what match is next? Right, so we had the winner takes all. Then we had Zaya versus Mercedes. Now we've got this could go for a while. Co is so strong. That was a nice, like, Vader, modified Vader bomb. This match rules. No. What the fuck? I thought Shotzi was injured. I thought Shotzi was injured. This match is ruled. This match is so good. Like, Ember has made Raquel look so good. That match ruled. Beautiful match. a really good match, I'd say. Main event time. It's Dexter! And I don't understand why Tempest hates him. Oh, Great American Bash, Tuesday, July 6th. I'm all up for that. I'm all up for Great American Bash. Adam Cole is going to get Adam Cole is going to take the pin. Calling it now. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, put Scarlett Bordeaux within the women's division, please. Please put her in a match. Please put her in a match. It's Sean it's Sean Gargano. Man, fuck in hell. He's been having a blinder of a night, William Regal, man. He's having a blinder tonight. He's had to deal with so much shit tonight. It's brilliant. Cool cow. Pete Dunne's got new entrance music. It sounds a lot heavier. Yes! Yes! Fall and pray. It is near. It is near. Fall and pray. 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 So this is the first multi-man match for the NXT Championship ever since NXT Takeover Fatal 4-Way. Such a badass. Oops. Someone's going through the ramp. Oh, ho, ho. These two could have a really good technical match. I'm going to love this. These two have got both of them have MMA backgrounds. Yes. Yes, he does. 3, 2, 1, screw. Thank you for joining me during the main event. What is your prediction for the main event? I'm Johnny Takeover. Yeah, definitely. Definitely Cross retains. 100%. It's going to be a great match. I'm not taking it away from that, but Cross is going to retain. How have you felt about NXT Takeover so far? Come on. Enjoyed it. Wanted Grimes to win though. Yeah, I did too. I had him in my predictions. Well, I had him in my predictions that didn't happen, but yeah, I was quite surprised with the result. But there is a good chase in it. There's going to be Grimes is going to chase for that title, which I'm fine with. I'm really enjoying it so far though. Raquel versus Ember ruled. Cross is a beast. Absolute beast. I honestly think Cole is heading to the main roster. Shirai and Balor also. I personally, I think Cole should go to Raw and inject something into that. Actually, no. I reckon he should. I reckon he could do pretty well on SmackDown. Shirai definitely go to Raw because she can inject some much needed venom into that Raw women's division because it is lacking. Not the come here, you son. That's brilliant. Not because of the wrestlers, but I think it's because of the creative. Balor, I want to see him go to NXT UK and beat Walter for the NXT UK Championship because that's what they were building to originally, and I think NXT and NXT UK are very good at that. Asuka and Shirai as a tag team. I could see it, but I think. Oh yeah, I could see it because that women's tag division needs it, and they could have really good matches like as a team and against each other as well. But yeah, that's my humble opinion. Pardon me. Oh, he's going to go for Panama. Oh, no. Gargano. Yeah, 100%. It is so much money. There is so much money in doing that match. Like, they'd be stupid not to. When obviously the UK's opened up again, they'll have to do a UK takeover. Bitter end, bitter end, bitter end! Into the season. I do love that counter too. I think O'Reilly will be the one to take the title off Cross. I can see it. I can definitely see him taking it off of him. 100%. Definitely see him taking it off with him. But I can also see Pete Dunne as NXT champ as well. Where is Cross? Is he still in the door? Yep. Yep. Can see it. Definitely see that. Because O'Reilly versus O'Reilly versus Dunne is money as well. A bit like Balor versus Walter. That's money. Oh, there he is. Jeez, I wonder where he was. I could see Cross when he debuts on the main roster going straight for the title. And it has to be on Raw because at the minute, no one's beating the Tribal Chief. It will have to be on Raw. Raw's booking's been shit, but it has to be Raw. What the fuck? Why is everyone able to do the F5 better than Brock? Like, seriously. Yeah, definitely. I think Cross versus Bobby is more money than Bobby versus Lesnar. That is my humble opinion. Brock needs to stay away from WWE. I'd rather see Brock. I'd rather see Brock in the UFC than in WWE. Yes. Gargano versus Styles would be awesome. Yeah, I could see that. But the only problem is Cole would have to be a face. I think Cole does better as a heel than a face. This match is awesome. Oh, I'm loving this match. Absolutely loving it. I feel like Rollins' face turn is not too far away because him and Reigns are eventually going to cross paths. Yeah, I can see it. But I do like the dynamic of them both being heels. Because you can play that off. They're both heels as well, so this is perfect. I reckon we've got about 20 more minutes left in this match. Oh! I feel like Cross, Bronson Reed, Keith Lee have always felt like good NXT big men. Where I think Keith Lee, when he moved to the main roster, he was lost in the shuffle. So that's all why I don't think he works on the main roster. I No. No, 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 no. Oh, it didn't break. Kind of hope Bray comes back as the Eater of Worlds version, and him and Cross would be fun. Yes! Inject that to my veins. I've also noticed Kyle O'Reilly is the only face in this match. Everyone else is heel. So technically sound. So technically sound. I think Cross is a tweener like Austin was. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, when he did return, he did feud. When he returned from injury, he did feud with Santos Escobar, who is a heel. So maybe he is a tweener. Dish. That's beautiful timing. Beautiful timing. There is also rumours if Samoa Joe coming back to NXT, him and Cross would be epic. Yeah, it'd be awesome. X-Plex. No, Banebuster. Yeah, I've heard rumours as well. Fightful reported it. Pete Dunne has got in such phenomenal shape. No! No! Oh! Oh! I genuinely thought that was over. I actually thought that was over. They're all on fire in this match, man. That facial expressions. What final beat? One last shot. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. Oh. He's gone. He's down. He's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. That was awesome. What a main event. Yeah. What a main event. What a beautiful main event. A beautiful main event. One. Absolute beautiful main event. That was a beautiful main event. So good. And he passed out as well, not tapped out. That was a beautiful main event with a beautiful finish. Love that finish. The fact that he passed out. The fact that he passed out and not tapped out. Kyle O'Reilly now has some sort of claim. I feel like they're trying to set up something. No! What is happening? He's been crying. No! What the? What? What? I am in shock. I am in absolute shock. I don't know what to say. Does this mean Regal's quitting? Guys, I'm going to end the stream there, but what? There's no answers that I can give here. What? Like, I'm in generally in shock. He had tears in his eyes, man. He was crying. Yeah, lots of questions now. He was crying. Does this mean there's going to be no GM? Does it mean we're going to get a new GM? Could it be Samoa Joe? Like, right, guys, I'm actually going to end the stream. But thank you for coming. 321 Screw, thank you for coming in for like the last bit of the main event, and everything like that. Chatting to me, feeling like I'm not chatting to myself. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please go back and watch this. Give us a like and subscribe. Go watch some of our other videos. We got the rank them out. We got the predictions for this as well. Maybe if you want to watch them back and see who won both matches. We've got some new bits coming out quite shortly. Few bits coming out hopefully in the next few weeks. I've got something I've been working on for about a week. Little spoiler, it's something to do about Cody Rhodes. But again, smash the like button, hit the subscribe, share this video, comment down below your reactions to this. And guys, see you on the next one.